Breaking news, the Atlanta Falcons have just hired their defensive coordinator, and it is Jeff Ulbrich, the recent interim head coach of the New York Jets, and also the defensive coordinator of the New York Jets. And in this video, I'm going to break down this hire, why I think this happened, and what this means for the Atlanta Falcons going forward. Now, Jeff Ulbrich has had some experience with Raheem Morris, and they were on the same squad back in the good old days of the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I think Jeff Ulbrich ended up winning this job for a couple of reasons. Number one, he knows Raheem. Raheem knows him. He knows how he prepares. And the scheme, they know the scheme. They know each other. I think that connection and that relationship definitely helped Jeff Ulbrich. Number two, I think Jeff Ulbrich runs a very similar style of defense that Raheem ultimately wanted. I know a lot of people said they wanted Steve Wilkes. I know a lot of people said they wanted Wink Martindale. But at the end of the day, Raheem's philosophy around the defense is cover three in the back end, keep everything in front of us. And Jeff Ulbrich essentially runs that same style of defense. The last reason why I think Jeff Ulbrich got the job is because the Atlanta Falcons wanted to secure a guy, and I'm thinking, this is just me personally, a lot of other candidates didn't want to come to Atlanta because some people view this as a one and done type of deal. And some defensive coordinators thought if Atlanta's not good next year, they will probably be out of a job. And that is why ultimately I think the Atlanta Falcons went with Jeff Ulbrich. Now, what can he bring, and why do I think this will work? Number one, I think Jeff Ulbrich will run a similar style of defense that the Atlanta Falcons fans and players are used to. I think he will bring a little bit more elevated in terms of blitz packages and adjustments, but I also think the core of the defense will be the same. I think Raheem Morris wanted this, and I think this will benefit the players coming in because they really won't have to learn a completely different style of defense. It's some similarities. There may be some difference in verbiages and whatever that is, but at the end of the day, if you want a team to hit the ground running as fast as possible, you either retain the defensive coordinator or run a defense that's similar, and that's what the Atlanta Falcons have done. Like I said, Jeff Ulbrich is familiar. I think that collaboration with Raheem will also help out, and I think he is a nice fit to the Atlanta Falcons. He's a veteran defensive coordinator with experience, and he's shown that he can help get defenses to perform at an elite level. I mean, we can say what we want to about the Jets. We can say we want to about Jeff Ulbrich, and this was Robert Saleh's team, but he was calling plays on defense, and this defense was top 3 every year in points allowed. They were playing defense, and if it wasn't a crapshoot in the New York Jets like it was, that team would have went to the playoffs multiple years, and that's because of their defense. Their defense was good. So I want to say out there to all Atlanta Falcons fans, let's be excited about Jeff. I know this might be a guy that most of you didn't want, but he is a good defensive coach that I think can help the Atlanta Falcons not only succeed going forward, but also be a team and a force to reckon with in the future. But if you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this hire, and leave a comment down below. Let me know who you would have hired if you're in the seat of Raheem Morris and Terry Fontenot. But like I said, if you can do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.